is up, YouTube? It's Malorn here, and I am here with another great video for you guys today. Today we are in the Commons, and as you can see, there's a new NPC here. Her name seems to be Renee Wolfton, and I've seen a little bit about her online. I'm not entirely sure what it's about. Something about restructuring the Commons, I guess, so, you know, changing the look of it. I don't know if the quest is, fully done, like if it's not really sure how it works. We're going to check that out, and then if there's, a little bit of spare time afterwards, I'm going to do a few castle tours. Because, one, I don't want this video to go, go any longer than it has to. Sorry, my bad. And, two, I haven't done a castle tours video in a while, at least. Not for any castles that aren't mine. I did a tour of my nomad's camp in my Darkmoor Manor like a week ago, I think, but that was about it. In the last almost a year now, I haven't done a castle tours video, so I do have a playlist on my channel for those if you want to go check those out. I'm not exactly sure how you get there. I don't usually I just put all of my videos in a playlist because I feel like it's a little bit more organized. I'm not sure how you actually go about finding the playlists on someone's channel. I haven't actually figured that out myself yet. In the 4 years, or actually 5 now that I've been a YouTuber, I haven't been able to figure that out. So, I guess I'll have to look into that. Yeah. But I try and keep my stuff as organized as possible. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin the quest. As you can see, I don't currently have membership. Mine ran out a few days ago. I'm going to have to get it reset here soon. So I'm hoping that this doesn't require, doesn't have any kind of membership requirements. If it does, we'll just skip right to the castle tours part. And I will make a separate video with the quest in it. Let's go ahead and begin. Alright. Hello, Renee Wolfton. She's got a little construction worker hat on. She seems to be from Marleybone, so I guess that makes a bit of sense.
Oh, hello. You're that wizard everyone's always raving about, aren't you? I'm Renee. Nice to finally meet you. I'm glad you wandered by.
Apparently, we're pretty popular.
Headmaster Ambrose tasked me to survey the commons to ensure everything is on the level. And I could use a hand if you've got a minute.
Sure.
Could you take this range pole to a few different spots in the commons so I can record some measurements from this centralized location?
Yeah.
Just place the range pole down for a second or two at the spots I've marked on your map, and I'll do the rest. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I have a humongous wand collection. I also have videos about that, if you guys want to check those out. So, I'm hoping the wand is something I don't already have, otherwise that kind of suck. Alright. So right now we're just taking measurements with a couple of range poles. Going around the commons, sticking, or I guess placing sticks in the ground. Is that why they always place flags around the city? I never have understood that. They always place small little flags around Dallas and Carrollton. I don't know if they do it anywhere else in the States or in the world, but I wonder if that's what they're doing, like taking measurements of distances, between certain things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm clueless. I always see these little orange flags. They're like, I don't know, the size of, at the tallest, probably my laptop. But yeah, some of them get really small. Okay, so there's a lot of range. Oh, just go through here. Wait, are they doing something to this? I hope not. I like the fairgrounds. I like the way it looks. I don't come here very often though. I have all of these games in my Sultan's Palace, so I don't really have any need. And obviously, I don't need anything from Sabrina over there, so I'm good.
Thanks. That's all the data I need. I should be doing more work here in the commons soon. Drop back by if you feel like helping out.
So is that all?
Oh, by the way, maybe don't go around talking about how you helped me survey the commons. Don't want to start any silly rumors, Great. Well then, I better get to work drawing up plans. Hopefully we'll talk again really soon. Bye-bye. And thanks again for your help.
That's all that was? I got a range pole though for my wand. That's pretty cool. It is something I didn't have. I like the little... Oh my god. Oh my... Look at that! Woo! That's awesome! What? I freaking love that. If it matched the color of my outfit, I would definitely use it. Oh, okay. I've got to put that in my wand collection right now. I've got to put that up. That's amazing. I actually really like the look of it. I find it funny how all the other little range poles were just little sticks in the ground, but this is a awesome looking, like, magical staff. And it's got measurements on the side. Yeah, I've started having to put it outside because I actually ran out of room inside. And of the space, plus all the walls were actually taken up and stuff. Yeah. I'll have to do an updated version of my wand collection video because I've gotten a bunch of new ones. That's awesome. I love that. Alright, now for some castle tours. So I guess we don't actually do anything, you know, really significant with Renee over here, at least not yet. I'm assuming that they'll probably release it in the spring update. I hope so. Also really hoping the spring update's coming soon, because, I don't know, I really cannot wait for it. It's been the same thing over and over between then, you know. Just farming and monstrology, been tending to my couch potato garden. I've got a lot of Ring 9 snacks now. Alright, let's see, visit and rate a house that was added. We'll do the top rated ones. Let's do that. I know there's a lot of jealousy. The jealousy is about to hit me. We're gonna do the Castaways Bungalow first. I haven't actually ever been to the... Oh! Wow! Apparently it's full. Top rated, we'll do the Sun Palace then. I've been to one of these before. Okay, we're at the Sun Palace. It's been a while since I've been in one of these then. Brick Skull Haven. How is this in the top rated? I have a feeling there's something special about it that people like. Because I know that a lot of castles, they do certain gimmicks. Like, well, like collection houses, for example, when you put up a house with a collection in it, you know, people seem to really like going to those. There's, you know, obviously the mazes are pretty popular. They've got their own category in castle tours. And you got like the castle glitch castles. Those seem to get a lot of attention. I've seen a couple of glitches so far, so I'm assuming that's probably the gimmick here. How did she get over here so fast? Just came here to PvP, I guess. Oh, that looked like a place that might have a hidden wall. Yeah, hidden entrance. Guess not. Okay, so far I'm not seeing something that would really put this castle that high up on the list. I know that Castle Tours isn't anywhere near as popular as it was whenever it was first released and everything, but I don't know. Figured it would have a little bit of some actual something to it. So for some reason there's a Christmas themed room. That doesn't make any sense. What are these? Do this come with the castle? Oh. I think they do because it's not showing up. Look at that plant count. It's actually counting the gardening stuff now. Obviously with second spring, I mean gardening items or seeds are starting to be turned into housing items, so it doesn't really surprise me. See, yeah, I don't understand how this could be that far up on the list. It's not a good house. Not even nice. There's no design here. I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm pretty much just reviewing this house at the moment, and I mean, there's nothing to it. Nothing in here makes any sense. There's not a gimmick anywhere. I don't even see that many glitches. I saw a glitch outside with the little button. They did a castle magic glitch, or not a castle magic glitch, castle block wall glitch or whatever. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything that would make this. I don't understand. Alright, well we're gonna move on to the next one, because honestly this house, I don't see why it's ranked so high at all. I mean, everything's just kind of scattered. I have a castle that's decorated where everything's scattered. It's my Polarian shipwreck, but at the same time it's also got a theme to it, like it actually makes sense. This doesn't have a theme, although I really like this painting. I wonder where they got that. Witch's Fork pack. Might have to buy a few of those. Oh, by the way, I'll have to do a tour of my Polarian shipwreck one of these days. This person has two of them. Alright, we're going to move on to the next castle, because that one, it doesn't really hold any kind of... There's no theme, there's no organization, there's nothing to it. I just kind of stuck things in there. It's almost like one of my storage houses. Top rated. Top rated. Oh. You know, I can't figure out what to do with my Darkmoor Manor for the most part. Obviously, like I said in my last video, I'm going to turn it into a library. But it'd be nice to have some ideas. I wonder if this person has anything interesting doing. Because I can't really find anything that matches the theme. I don't just want things from Darkmoor. Because to me, that I like to, you know, toss things from different worlds and stuff. But at the same time, it has to match a certain theme. So, you know, if it's... Obviously, it has to be dark for me to put it in this house. Has to be kind of darkish. See, I actually kind of like that. I didn't, you know, I think a car might, one of these things might actually fit in there. I only have one though, and I think they cost crowns. Okay, so it seems like they've mixed a bit of Christmas in here, and honestly, it seems like they've made it work for the most part. They've got a lot of PvP trophies. Seems like this is just, I mean, this seems like their little trophy area. With Wizardry trophy, Jade trophy. Whatever, Gong of the Oni, where did they get that? I mean, I have one of the little gongs, but I didn't know there was one specifically for that. And then what's the Stone Book pedestal? Up to the Wisterian. I saw something that had to do with fishing. Where'd that go? Was that? No, not the death desk. What was that? Well, that was weird. Where was that? No? Okay, whatever. Alright. Got his little mount flying around. Go ahead and get started obvious. I mean, don't get me wrong, honestly, it's not really... The way that I see this part specifically, because I haven't checked the rest of the house out yet, obviously, there's no theme to it, but at the same time, it's organized. You know, things are even. You've got the trees an even distance apart. You've got the benches an even distance apart. So I think the everything being kind of, and I'm going to use a Doctor Who term here because I'm a really big fan of the show, everything being equidistant from each other, I think it really kind of helps even without the theme being there. What is this tree? Polarian birch tree. What is it? Is that? Maybe it's just because it's so dark in this castle, but I remember those being white. Alright, well, obviously we don't want to judge the whole castle by one area. That would be They're kind of rude. So it looks like over here we've got a bit of a fishing area. Well, I mean, yeah, there's actual fish in there, I think, that you can catch. Yeah, there are. So, he's got himself a little fishing setup over here. He's got the fish rack. He's got a couple of mushrooms glowing. He's got some lights up so people can see when they fish, you know. You lose. Dun dun dun. There's a little campsite over here. I'm guessing whoever is buried in this grave is a sore loser. I've been trying to get one of these. I can't. Oh, not those. These. What? No, that. There we go. I guess I need a farm for it because I don't have one of those, and I really want one of the little Merle Ambrose statues too. That'd be fun to get. Two of the statues that I don't have. Oh. So he's got a lot of kind of darkish plant life around here, but it seems like over here he's kind of he's lit it up on fire. He's got himself almost like what is it? In Avalon, how the little fire elf village is in that really dark part. The little fire elf village, they got fire everywhere, and it's all kind of lit up. It's kind of nice, but at the same time, the red and the orange kind of, you know, it doesn't exactly. It still kind of matches the dark background because, you know, if you're in a dark place, it's like, oh, well, you know, this is supposed to be scary and spooky. And I think that, you know, fire is scary. I freaking hate fire. I never have been a big fire person. Just in general. Like, I don't hate the fire school, obviously. I'm talking about fire in real life. You know, it burns people's houses down. I don't know if you've ever seen the effects on people when they get burned by fire. It's not fun. You know, and obviously if you've ever heard stories, like any horror stories about fire, they're always kind of dark and gloomy too. So I think it kind of helps out with it. But honestly, if I feel like if fire didn't have that kind of scary theme to it, it wouldn't really match. It's not really the look that matches it. It's just that, you know, the theme, the scariness of fire. I'm not really sure how to put that. You know, it kind of matches though. It kind of helps it. I feel like one of those people who review different wines and chocolate, and you know they have no idea what they're talking about. They're just making up things as they go along. Honestly, I do know a lot about castles. The only thing is I don't know how to put it into words. It's so annoying. Like whenever it comes to reviewing stuff, I never have been good at putting that into words. Oh my god, I just like clicked on my browser and moved it over a bit. Not sure what that looked like on video. Okay, so we're gonna go inside now. We're gonna go inside the Darkmoor Castle. This is gonna be the last house that I look at today. It's obvious that it's getting harder for me to talk as I go along. Oh, the words are running away from me. They do that a lot. Ooh, oh my god, I love this. I love this. This is actually nice. And I think it's obviously because they use a lot of the Darkmoor and Death stuff, you know. That probably helps. But I don't want to use that in my castle, you know. Because I know it's there specifically to help with people who are using that kind of a theme. But at the same, I feel like it's too easy. That's pretty much it, you know. I feel like it's too easy. I don't want to. What the fuck? Pardon my language. I feel like it's taking the easy way, and I really don't want to do that. By the way, guys, in case you heard that noise in the background, right now we do have a rat problem in the house. Luckily, I'm moving out here in about 10 days. So that's all on them. You know, I know it sounds kind of selfish, but I'm gonna let my family suffer. I'll be fine though. Oh, I freaking hate rats. Disgusting little creatures. Anyways, yeah, but it's been raining a lot lately, so they've all started coming inside, almost like the cockroaches during the winter. Luckily, we don't have a cockroach problem. That would suck even worse. I need to get one of these too. There's so many statues I'm still missing. I haven't taken the time to farm for them yet. So oddly enough, they've got some like, not seafood, some oceanic type stuff up there. Like they got the little starfish on the wall. I don't think that really matches the castle at all. You know, things that come from the ocean don't really match a scary castle like this. I do find it interesting that they were able to actually fit kind of a peaceful zen area into the Darkmoor castle, but I think, you know, it just kind of matches because they, first off, obviously they changed the wallpaper and the flooring, and at the same time, you know, the Darkmoor castle, it's already got those vines hanging from the wall, so it's already got that kind of, you know, that tinge of nature to it, so I feel like that does kind of, it actually does fit in pretty well. I might try and do something like that, not exactly along these same lines, because I never was a fan of the Mushu castle, or I mean of Mushu in general. I don't like the way it looks. I've always been more of a, whenever it comes to Wizard101, I like the warrior stuff. Like, I like these little Mushu warrior outfits. I like things that kind of resemble battlefields and, you know, really cool looking campsites and all that. Or with my Sultan's Palace, you know, I like, you know, that kind of royal feel to it. But I think that peaceful zen isn't really in my skill set of, you know, when it comes to designing castles. I don't know how to make anything look peaceful and how to don't really know how to make it look super, super colorful in a way that doesn't, you know, make you look like a stuck-up, snobby prince living in a palace. And that's my favorite theme, the stuck-up, snobby prince living in a palace. That's what I call it sometimes, too. I'm like, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You know, he's rich. He's got this super golden toilet over here. I mean, look at this thing. It sprays water up his when he takes a blink, blink, blink. Whoa. Dude. The dead walk. Look at that. Oh my god, it actually follows you. Like, when you look around, it actually looks where you're looking. The eyes actually do follow you. Like, it's... That's awesome. I love that. I wonder what happens if I look down. Okay, so what if I move it up? Does it look up? Its head actually lifts and then it lowers. It's following me. What if I go? What if I go all the way around you? Ha! I got you. You can't see me now. Alright. Alright, I'm done with that. It's actually looking all the way over here. That is creepy. I've never actually played around with a lot of the Dorgan stuff. Like, I bought a few of the packs and stuff, but I didn't buy all of them, so I didn't know this was a thing. I gotta get this guy. I've got the one where, like, the ghost is in the, or the banshee or the ghost or whatever, it's in the bed. I've got that one. And I really like the ghost that comes out of the gravestone. I like that one too. Alright, guys, well, oh, what's up here? I think that's just the seafood area. Yeah. Alright, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing content. I do apologize for the fact that my words ran away from me, and they do that a lot. It's really quite annoying. But basically all I was saying is that essentially fire does fit in with the, you know, kind of dark outfit of the castle in a few different ways, you know. Yeah, that's just how it is. I know it seems like, you know, fire, it has light to it, right? But dark is dark. Obviously, you know, a lot of people would say, okay, well, that can't really mix. You can't have light and fire in an area, or light and darkness in an area, and that wouldn't really work, right? But I think it's, you know, just the theme of fire. It kind of helps out the situation. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I will be doing more Castle Tours videos sometime in the future. Honestly, these aren't, I have to admit, these aren't my favorite videos to do, because a lot of the times, like we saw, you know, just a second ago, some of the castles on the very top of the list, they don't have any kind of design to them. I don't understand that. I don't get how those castles reach to the top. Like, what are the people doing when they rate the castle? Are they rating it the best? Like, that, why are you doing that? You know, if it's a bad castle, I know there's not a bad house or terrible house rating, which I feel like KI does need to do. Like, you need to be able to be honest with people. But don't rate it the best that you can. You know, if it's a crappy castle, rate it like that, you know? Whenever you leave the castle, they kind of force you to rate it, or at least they used to. Apparently that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, but don't lie to the person who's, you know, working on the castle. Tell them the truth. Tell them, hey, you know, your castle needs a bit of work. I really do wish we could actually send them messages. That would be interesting. You know, but obviously it would have the same chat filters and stuff. That way you couldn't just be outright rude to the person, but you do need to be able to tell them what you really think about their castle. Like, it's gotta be a thing. I'll see you guys in my next video. And I think here in a second you'll see a Command & Conquer video being uploaded. That's because I am going to restart my Command & Conquer General 0 Hour series for my viewers that I've kind of left in the, kind of pushed them off to the side. I really feel bad for you guys, and I do apologize. I will be continuing with that series. I know it seems like I've been ignoring you, but nope. Just haven't had much time in general to do any kind of videos. And there's been a lot of content releases on Wizard101 lately that I've had to address. But I am working on some videos for you guys, so peace out.